This time on Stop Asian Hate and Media Talk. Memphis rapper NLE Choppa is being called out for stepping on a Asian man depicted as a armed interloper on an intended racist intent on his new album cover, Drop Shit. So, on the album cover of Drop Shit, NLE Choppa and his family can be seen stepping on an Asian man in front of their holiday-themed home. And the title track comes with the music video that provides more context. The Asian man is apparently an armed interloper. So the album cover shows the Asian man lying face down on the ground after NLE Choppa's family thwarts his attack, and the man's face is slammed onto a barbecue grill after putting a gun next to NLE Choppa's head, which is just too far, and very racist and depicted as trying to kill an Asian person because. So apparently this guy is 19 years old, and his real name is Bryson Lashun Potts. He apparently got popular in 2019 with the single Shotta Flow, and apparently, which doesn't even make sense, 30s peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and got a certified double platinum, which the Billboard Hot 100 is not even exact anymore. And people who are really terrible at music only get awarded up there. And only some people, good people, are on there. As shown by many artists. In July 2019, Warner Records partnered up with the NLE Choppa for the launch of his label No Love Entertainment, and they said this guy has poise, charisma, and cleverness way beyond his years, which he is definitely not, as shown. But after the album cover of Drop Shit, social media users targeted to went back to Twitter and YouTube and some other sites and labeled it problematic, especially amid the coronavirus pandemic, which has caused a spike in hate crimes against Asian Americans. And apparently just last week, 6 individuals were arrested for targeting scores of Asian American women. Environment robberies around the San Francisco Bay Area. So, one Twitter user said, "What the fuck is going on with NLE Choppa's new single cover where he is stepping on the Asian guy smiling? What does he have to say? Just showing his hatred towards the Asian or what? This is already upsetting, but I need to know why." So another person said that he felt that the Asian man who is depicted as the burglar trying to rob a wealthy black man on Christmas Day labeled it as Drop Shit equals neutralizing a dangerous Asian man. Other people targeted Warner Records and demanding an explanation. Also noting the fact that, hey, Warner Records, remember when you pledged $100 million to support anti-racist efforts this year? Maybe some of that money can fix how your artists are depicting Asians and their creative. Which said from Meta's global head of service marketing, Eric Toda, and who also said, "Fix this and stop Asian hate." So apparently this is not the first time NLE Choppa had done some idiotic things targeting Asian people. So some social media people users referred to a 2019 video that showed NLE Choppa berating an Asian man with trying to mock an Asian accent, which is one of the forms of racist things that anyone is doing towards Asians or trying to imitate Asians, which is very racist. Billie Eilish did that like 7 years ago, and she is still getting clout for it. And they're getting backlash. So some people pointed out if the roles were reversed, an Asian doing it to a black person, the outcome would be very different. So one YouTube user said, "Imagine if the Asian guy said something racist back. I'd bet NLE and his friend would be real mad and then stop laughing." And another person said, "I guess if it's an Asian person, no one really cares." Also adding to the fact that people only care about if it's a black person as a victim. Because with the racist, also proven that racist things that are going on right now, people only care if the black person is a victim. And it was a white person or any person of any other race doing it. And they don't care if it's like a black on white crime, black on Asian crime, black on Latino crime. It's always about the black people who are there as if they were a victim. But the fact that this is not the first time certain black people and who have been targeting Asians, even before the K-Town riot. Where was the black people who were like mad that Korean Americans who immigrated to the U.S. To have a better life, quoting the American dream phrase people kept on saying. And they're working hard to make a living, and they were jealous that they thought they were stealing their job instead of like those certain black people were just being lazy and just selling drugs, and some of them were. And instead, they caused like riot and attacking these Korean Americans, and even that the police had to be involved to stop the riot. So the fact that Warner Records actually trying to help going against stopping racism, but now they were supporting this racist, and also supporting artists who are bad behaved and actually it's just a disgusting factor about this. And so the one who really needed to take damage is NLE Choppa and Warner Records. So both of them deserve to be charged, and And drop shit shouldn't even be allowed to. The music video should be taken down, not because people are uncomfortable about it. It's racist and it's purposely targeting towards Asian people. And just because there was like one person of a certain race, that doesn't mean every person of that race are like that. And that is a bad, terrible depiction of an Asian people. And Asians are not thieves. Not everyone of a certain race are like thieves or thugs or criminals or racist. And even black people are definitely, who are friends with Asian people, are definitely disgusted by NLE Choppa's behavior. So take down that song, take down that album, charge both the artist and the record label. Because there are like better artists on, and even DJs who are assigned to Warner Music Group, who are actually better behaved, unlike some who are just scum. And every person has every right to go at NLE Choppa and point out that he is terribly behaved and should apologize. But the only factor is if he tried to even try to apologize at this point, it would not be sincere, because like Billie Eilish is in a situation when she imitated an Asian accent, mocking an Asian accent, which her brother Phineas was very mad about and even told her to stop. Billie Eilish apologized, but her apology was not sincere. And NLE Choppa, he also is like definitely one of those so-called definitely auto-tuner or mumble rapper who is not like a talented artist and like people like Eminem pointed like always don't mean any stuff anymore because anyone could just get one. NLE Choppa does not look like someone who would apologize and not be, and even if he did, he would not be sincere. And that's why and people in the black community need to call out NLE Choppa for his disgusting behavior. NLE Choppa's album and song needs to be taken down and charged, and he should be charged, and also and Warner Records also should be charged. And people really need to show support towards Asian people right now. With people, especially with certain people, mostly in the USA, like aiming at Asian people, like targeting us, like we don't belong here, or trying to make a joke out of us, or endorsing Asian culture, but they don't accept Asian people. So support any Asian people who are getting targeted. Report any racist behavior where Asians are the victim to the police and authorities, and even the local Asian support groups. We need support more than ever because it's already getting super worse, and and compared to black people, Asian people are getting the support that we also deserve. Support Asian people.